What's up, guys? This is Nick from TruthBlitz. Hope you guys are having a good one, and we're going to take a brief look at the Populous beta. I do not have any test PPT, so I can't test the full functionality of it. However, what we are going to do is basically take a look at how it's laid out, the different functions and features. So what you need to do if you want to test it yourself is go to beta.populous.co, set up an account with your email and password. It'll give you a link to verify. Once you do that, you can set up a two-factor authentication, which actually you need to do. And then once you log in, it'll bring you here to the dashboard. So just taking a brief look at the dashboard, we have invoice receivables and my invoices. There is the start and end date and awaiting dues, and there's principal, interest, and penalties. On the bottom is totals. There's a section here for coming payment amounts in 7 days. You can click to see those invoices. Again, I don't have any invoices on the beta. Down here is investments by industries and then the region that they're from. So we have UK, USA, Germany, and China. Here's your funds section. You can view as tokens or ETH. And here's the different currencies: British pound, US dollars, yen, so forth. So here is a summary: average rate of interest, overdue rate, investment profit margin, and default rate. And then your totals here: investments, returns, and profit. So if you had any notifications of any invoices that you were purchasing, they would show up here under the notification section. However, as I said, I have no active test invoices. But back to the dashboard, let's click on my invoices. Now, even though I don't have any, it brings us over to this section under my invoices. So we go to buy invoices on the market, which will also bring us to this section here under market. Now you can set filters to search through these, such as the price range, dates, whether it's a pending auction, open auction. So there's different filters that you can set. Let's just scroll down. Oh, also you can sort these as well. Status, latest updates, debtor's name, sale price, due date, and time left on the auction. So let's sort by sale price, and then it goes from lowest to highest. So the lowest is 435 pounds. And let's just click on a random one here. So it'll bring up the invoice information. Here is the invoice itself. Close out of that. Now, detailed company view does not work, assumingly because there is no company info, because there's no real invoices on here yet. But you can click on the score and look at the score of the debtor and the score of the borrower. Shows the bid information down here, so you can see we had a bid, and then this person here was outbid by this person. So they're going to see a 2% return on this test invoice. So again, this is functional. You can get test PPT and mess around with it yourself. Let's click on, again, market, and go back there. Just scroll down. You can see all of the different test invoices and the status of them. Most are closed already, but there's some that are pending repayment. Let's go to the last section here, wallets. This is a beta version of the Populous platform for testing. Do not deposit real PPT. So I understand. And here we go. Here's our wallets. Just like on the dashboard, it'll show your funds in different currencies. Over here, once this is live and out of beta, you'll be able to enter your bank account information to link your bank account to this. You cannot do that yet because, again, this is just the beta. But we would go to USD wallet. We will click on PPT and tokens. You can pledge your PPT to get tokens. Please read the terms of PPT, terms of use for PPT inside the platform. So we're not going to click on the terms of use, but we'll click agree with these terms. Display address, and then here is your address to deposit your test PPT. Any transactions we would make on here would be shown down here, obviously under transaction history. So again, and then here's withdraw. So bank account, PPT, and tokens. And then this is where you can add your external wallet address. There's also a currency exchanger where we can go from one currency to another, such as British pounds to US dollars. So again, I like the way this is laid out. I like a lot of the features that it has. You know, this isn't just a bare bones beta. There's some cool little features and bells and whistles on here. So again, this he delivered this as promised, Steve Nico. He said he was going to. This should put some minds at ease that things are happening, okay, and that, you know, things are being done as promised. You know, as you know, or may or may not know, you know, we had Steve Nico on the Block Party podcast, Crypto Blood and myself. And for the most part, the overall tone and sentiment in the community was that people were satisfied. However, there is still a small amount of people who will probably never be satisfied, and that it is what it is. So, but this gives me an extra little bit of faith and shows me that he's still serious about this and is doing what he said he would do. So again, check out the beta for yourself at beta.populous.co. Get some test PPT from Populous if you can and mess around with it. But overall, I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the way it looks, the way it's laid out, and check it out for yourselves. All right, talk to you guys later.